Hey folks, this is Robert with Roller Smoke Barbecue and Cooking. Today I'm going to cook some shrimp that was flash frozen at Walmart. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some mustard in it. What this mustard does is it helps the shrimp from being too strong. If they're strong, it kind of tones them down a little bit. So what I'm going to do, turn the camera a little bit there. I'm going to mix it up like this. I just put a dab in it. That just keeps it from getting soggy and everything. And I'm keeping them, just rotating them like this in the mustard. And then I'm gonna go with some Gator Shake from Uncle Steve's Shake. Real good stuff. Real good stuff. It's good for seafood like fish, shrimp, crawfish, any type of seafood, crabs, lobster, anything like that. This is good stuff. Just gonna put some on there, in there real good. And I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna mix it in again, getting it good and even and really coated. It's gonna be some good stuff. Also, I've got my Uncle Buck's batter box here that I've got my flour in. Put some Gator Shake in it, Uncle Steve's Gator Shake in it as well. That way it's gonna be good and seasoned. When I put my flour batter on, it's gonna be real good, real good. One jumped out on me. So, I'm just mixing this in real good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat my grease up to 350 degrees. And once that reaches 350, I'm gonna put them in, coated in flour. And I'm gonna cook each batch for 3 minutes. That way you don't overcook them. You do not wanna go over 3 minutes tops on these. Because what'll happen is they'll start getting tough and they won't be that pleasant to eat. So, word of warning. Been there, done that. So I'm gonna put just a little bit more seasoning in it. Like I said, I just put just enough mustard in it to make it look a little yellow, and to tone that, if they're strong, it tones that shrimp taste down a little bit, where it's not as strong, and works good also with fish. It gets that fishy taste out of fish. Just put very little. You don't want to put a whole bunch, then you got a mustardy taste. It's different than what you use in a binder with meat. This you will taste a little bit, but I like the tanginess of the mustard because it really gives the shrimp good flavor, and as well as my fish as well. Good, it gives it a good flavor. So let me go ahead and get my grease started warming up. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay folks, I got my grease warming up to 350 degrees. I'm just going to check in right quick and show you when I'm using to monitor it. The temperature, it's a ThermoWorks Chef alarm. Real good alarm. Has a timer feature on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my timer to 3 minutes. Because like I said, we don't want to cook our shrimp more than 3 minutes per batch. And it's gonna work out real good. It's got the one probe option. I wish it had 2 probes, because then you could fry, you know, monitor 2 pots at one time, like if you're cooking French fries and shrimp at the same time. But normally I just cook shrimp, and then I fry my French fries later on once my shrimp is done. But right now we're up to 152 degrees and climbing. And like I said, once I get started, once it reaches 350 and I get started, I'll set my alarm for 3 minutes, and then we'll be good to go. See you in a bit. Okay folks, got my grease up to 350 degrees. I'm gonna add my first batch of shrimp. Gonna be good, gonna be real good. Putting it in there. What I'm doing, I'm going to put them in by the handful, shake off as much as I can of the batter so I don't have Because what it'll do, it'll make a big mess out of your grease. So I hate wearing gloves, but I'd rather be on the safe side with this shrimp, because one time I got food poisoning from a restaurant, and come to find out, they turn this down a little bit here. Come to find out, the shrimp was contaminated. They done, I guess, some cross-contamination. Oh man, it wasn't good. I tell you, it really wasn't good at all. I got sick about 4 days in the hospital, and I said to myself, I'll never go back to that restaurant again. And they're no longer in business in the area. So, entering this here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shake this basket up a little bit. And I started my timer, and what I might have to do is I might have to cut this grease off. So I think what happened was it got a little too hot too quick, because it now is at 380 degrees. So I'm trying to get this to kind of tone back down. So I've got my burner off right now, and what I'll do is I'll just let it get down a little bit. By that time, my shrimp will be good and cooked, and then what I'll do is I'll just put the next batch in. No big deal. I'm using vegetable oil, and I usually use peanut oil, but that stuff is so expensive per gallon. I think it's like $9 a gallon now, and that's outrageous. That's higher than gasoline. So I kind of just done away with that and just went with vegetable oil. And the only bad thing about vegetable oil is you gotta watch it, because it does have a lower burn point. It will burn a lot faster than your more expensive peanut oil. But like I said, that peanut oil is I think like $45 for 5 gallons. So I don't think I'm gonna go that route. It's a little too rich for my blood right now. But anyway, I'll go ahead and pull these out, because like I said, that grease got real hot real quick, and it didn't take as long this time. But I'm gonna have to relight my burner, and before I put the other batch on. But I'm gonna let it get down now. It's getting down to about 350 where it should be. So like I said, I didn't want to mess up my shrimp. And y'all see that I got this basket in here, and my plans were to use this basket to dump instead of having to get these out individually. Well, that didn't work out that way because of the probe I got in here. But I have to keep this grease monitored closer, because like I said, it is vegetable oil, and it will burn quicker than peanut oil. So just give you a warning, it will burn fast. It does not take long. Anyway, so that's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna turn I'll go ahead and put some more, get my alarm off here. They're saying that it's done. My timer's done. Now I'm gonna put my second batch in. And what I'm doing, I'm just putting small batches in right now, just so I get the grease where I want it. And y'all might be wondering what's this white underneath my glove. That's keeps me from burning my hands. It's kind of like a heat liner for my gloves. And stuff. Let me reset my timer here. Pardon me a minute. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. I've got one glove on one hand and not a glove on the other one, because I'm having to use my phone, and my phone doesn't work good with gloves on. You can't do any of the touch screen, so that's what I'm running into. But anyway, go ahead and get this going. Put a little bit larger batch in it this time. See how it's going. I'm gonna go from here. I have to turn around and light my burner again. Because my grease now is getting down to 286 degrees. It's a little bit cooler than what I want. But they're going to work out good. It's going to work out good. It's a little trial and error. It's been a while since I've cooked shrimp. So as long as I don't burn them, I'm satisfied. It's going to be alright. Getting them, shuffling them around a little bit. Getting them a little bit more even. Stuff. I should be able to do this in about 3 batches. That's what I'm planning on. So we'll see. So let me got to do some stuff off camera. I'll be right back and show you the finished product. Okay, folks. In the YouTube world, everything is not perfect. I just burned that grease. I got it up to 400 degrees on that last batch, but I was able to get it out, get my shrimp out before it burnt my shrimp. So what I'm going to do is I've got a backup pot here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some fresh grease in it, get it heated back up, and do my French fries. So I'm not going to show you how I do my French fries because it's pretty basic. I mean, it's just French fries. So I'm going to go ahead and get them out, get them started, and as soon as they're finished, I'll be at the table. We'll do a taste test. See you in a bit. Okay, folks, this is Robert with Rolling Smoke Barbecue and Cooking. Time to do the taste test. Gator Shake gives it real good flavor. Uncle Steve's Gator Shake. You can get some of this at UncleSteveShake.com. Just put in the comment below the what you picked out, saying Rolling Smoke Barbecue and Cooking. He'll hook you up. Also, the ThermoWorks thermometer, again, I was using was the Chef Alarm. Turned out real good. The reason why I burned the grease was I just let it get too hot too quick, and it burnt. So that's why I also had a second pot right next to it that I could put fresh oil in. I always do that. Sometimes I don't use 2 pots to fry for that reason. That way I don't have to worry about monitoring 2 at one time. I'll just use one as a backup. So it's just good that way. I found out that it works real good for me. I'd also like to say thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. See you on the flip side.